The US Senate, they have approved the nearly $2 trillion deficit reduction plan. President Barack Obama immediately signed the bill into a law and said that the approval is the first step on a path that must include higher revenue as well as spending cuts. Let's listen in.
President, if I may finally...
This is, however, just the first step. This compromise requires that both parties work together on a larger plan to cut the deficit, which is important for the long-term health of our economy. And since you can't close the deficit with just spending cuts, we'll need a balanced approach where everything's on the table.
Okay, that's the picture across Wall Street, not the prettiest one. In fact, let's bring up the Dow, the S&P and the Nasdaq as well. Cuts of 2.5% coming in across the board. Asia pretty much is marking the same sentiment this morning. So most of Asia as well is reeling under acute pressure. So is the case with the SGX Nifty too. There you go. Nikkei down about 2.5%. Let's bring up Shanghai and Hong Kong as well. The SGX currently lower by about 80 points and Shanghai is currently quoting just a shade soft. Hang Seng lower by 2% or so. And talking about the US market, stocks there sold off sharply to end at session lows yesterday. Let's bring in Gargi for more details on what is worrying traders over there. Gargi.
Well, a big decline that we saw in the US markets yesterday, and the fall mainly due to the unexpected decline in the consumer spending. Just giving you numbers here, 0.2% is the decline that we saw in consumer numbers last month. That is versus an addition of 0.1% that we had seen the month before. And this is the first drop that we are seeing in this measure in about 2 years. Clearly, that's the reason of this nervousness. S&P declining for the 7th straight day, touching a 7-month low. Look at Dow Jones, also an 8th consecutive decline that we are seeing in this session. Talking about some stock-specific action, General Electric, Alcoa and Bank of America, all of these being the top losers. Ford Motors, in fact, a decline of about 4%. That's mainly on the back of lower than estimated sales that they had posted. Also, a few luxury handmakers. Look at Coach Incorporated, 6% down on a weak forecast for the next quarter. Industrial, metal, consumer services, the sectoral losers. If you look at the Indian ADRs, all of them closed in the red. The top losers being ICICI Bank and Tata Communications.